Alright guys, so today I want to check out this little Ammoon mixer. This is the AM-6R 6-channel mixer. Now first of all, this mixer is probably best used for a basic home recording setup or some simple live situations, maybe something where you're going to be recording a lot of several acoustic guitars or some mixture of direct inputs and live microphones that you can mix here and then send it out to a PA. Now right up front, I want to say that one of the coolest features of this mixer is that it runs off of 5 volts DC, so you can actually power this from a USB port. But let's go ahead and take a closer look and check out all the specs. Alright, so first of all, although this is a 6-channel mixer, it actually has 8 inputs. So you've got 4 independent inputs here with fader controls and rotary knobs, and then you've got an additional 2 inputs here and another 2 inputs here, but these pairs are switched with this little button down here. So you have channels 5 and 6 or 7 and 8, and you do one or the other, but you don't do both at the same time. Now as far as outputs, you've got several choices here. You've got 2 XLR outputs, and you've got 2 1/4-inch mono outputs, and then you have 1 stereo 1/4-inch out that can be used for a headphone jack. Now one point here, it's important to remember that this is a 1/4-inch headphone jack, so a standard 1/8-inch little mini jack like you'd have on earbuds won't hook up to this without an adapter. But certainly any studio type headphones that use a 1/4-inch cable or any 1/4-inch stereo output, like if you're going to an interface or something like that, that'll plug into here just fine. And of course down here you've got your main output level control, and you have a separate level control for the headphone jack. Up here for these 4 independent inputs, you've got some pad buttons if you need to reduce the overall volume of the signal coming in. Of course, your gain controls right here. And for the channels 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, you've got 2 volume controls for those right here as well. Now this little red switch right here is a really great feature. This is a phantom power output if you want to run a condenser mic that runs off of phantom power. That's going to let you use just about any kind of microphone you want, and it's important to remember that this is all running off of a 5-volt USB output. Now you also have some built-in effects here, and this is a really nice little feature. You've got a button here that toggles between reverb or delay, and then within that you've got 3 settings for each of the effects, and of course you have an overall effect level control right here. Another important point on these inputs over here, these are set up to be used sort of like an external input if you're going to run a backing track or something like that. That's a stereo input, but these don't have a standard 1/8-inch auxiliary cable input. These are RCA jacks here like you'd run off of like a big stereo at home, and these are of course 1/4-inch mono inputs here. So if you are going to hook up something like an iPod or some kind of MP3 player that uses a 1/8-inch cable, you're going to have the right adapter to plug into these. The 4 independent inputs up here are these really cool adapters where you can plug in either an XLR cable, like straight from a microphone, or a 1/4-inch cable if you're running from an instrument or a microphone that uses a 1/4-inch cable. Alright guys, there you go. If you're looking for a really budget-friendly, lightweight, portable mixer that you can use for basic live recording or at-home recording, definitely check this out. Now one thing I do want to mention about this is that this is not a powered mixer, meaning it doesn't have a built-in amplifier. So if you plug this into big speakers, the speakers are going to have their own power, or you're going to have some kind of external power amp. But of course if you're plugging this in a live situation into a big PA, then you're already set. As always, I'll put some links in the video description for where you can find this. And if you have any trouble with those links, or if it's sold out or something like that, be sure to leave a comment and let me know. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you soon.